The Philippine Navy and Coast Guard have had joint maritime exercises with their French counter over the last 3 weeks. The latest batch of multilateral sailing exercises in the country's exclusive economic zone that have proceeded and culminated without obstruction or incident, especially from harassive Chinese Coast Guard and PLA vessels that roam and torment Filipino vessels and fisherfolk. And as our Patrick De Jesus reports, the AFP is all set to perform maritime domain awareness flights to protect the country's other air assets.
3 consecutive weeks of joint maritime activity in the West Philippine Sea, the latest of which was the maritime cooperative activity between the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the French Navy last Friday, when France's aircraft carrier Charles de Gaulle sailed alongside other vessels, while the Rafale multi-role fighter jets also flew over the West Philippine Sea. According to the AFP, no Chinese vessels were monitored in the vicinity of the exercise.
They were at a distance of more than 120 nautical miles away.
More multilateral sails with other countries are expected, as the AFP has observed a decrease in coercive actions by China's PLA Navy during such activities.
Actions of the government to bring in other nations to observe and protect the rules-based international order are very much welcome, and we have noted a marked decrease in the illegal and coercive actions of the PLA Navy each time there is a multilateral or bilateral maritime cooperative activity.
Meanwhile, the Philippine Air Force is ready to escort maritime domain awareness flights. This comes after a BFAR aircraft was put at risk last week due to the dangerous maneuvering of a Chinese military helicopter over Scarborough Shoal.
Whenever we are called upon to deploy our air assets to support other aircraft operating, be it civilian aircraft or another military aircraft, the Air Force is capable.
More AFP projects funded by the $336 million security aid from the U.S. are expected to continue after being exempt from the freeze order imposed by U.S. President Donald Trump's administration.
This is a welcome development on our part, and we are glad to continue. And it also signals basically our strong, long-standing relationship with the U.S. and the Philippines.
There are already particular programs that Higher Headquarters has mapped out for this year and even in the years to come. This will include activities on sea, air, and land, and even our support systems, cyber, and other areas.
From the People's Television Network, Patrick De Jesus, Balitang Pambansa.